Hi everybody and happy July. I hope you are enjoying this super warm weather. Also staying hydrated, continue to take care of yourself, finding ways to stay healthy, and also build healthy habits. Today I wanted to talk about something that I find very interesting, especially because of the culture that we have here in the United States. So if you think about the way we eat, also maybe the disconnect that sometimes we have when we sit down and eat our meals. You can see sometimes people having breakfast in their car, watching TV in front of a screen, maybe their phone or an iPad, or just in front of the TV watching Netflix. And eating should be a moment of reflection and connection that is actually very purposeful and very important for your health. So there is a rule that is called eating until 80% full. In Japan, there is a practice called hara hachibu. So hara hachibu actually means eating until 80% full, and is a Japanese concept where that translates eating only until you are 80% full. You also practice mindful eating, and it was originally from Okinawa. And most of the residents from this area in Okinawa are actually, based on studies, has shown that they have a longer and healthy life. So I find this very interesting, and I love sharing information about research and also practices that are ways to improve our health, so we can maybe incorporate that, and also just in very simple ways, just doing things that we can do and practice, just incorporating these things in a regular routine, which is just what we eat, maybe a meal, or maybe just the way we move. So one of the ways that we can actually start practicing this, and this is it could be very simple, is eliminate distractions. We are a very distracted society. So maybe turning off your TV, putting away your phone when you're eating, and also eating without multitasking. So this should be something that should be incorporated in maybe at work. There should be a rule where lunch should be long enough for you to be able to step away from your desk, not have to worry about working while you're eating, and also just decompressing and having a quiet lunch or a quiet meal. Another way that you can incorporate this practice, or incorporating hara hachibu, is eat slowly. So this is something that sometimes, because we're always eating, always in a rush, we're always running. One of the ways that we can incorporate this or practice this is to give your body more time to register what you're eating. So by slowing down, one of the ways that you can actually do this is when you're eating. It could be socially, when you're sitting down with someone, maybe when you're at a restaurant. Every time you use your fork and put a bite in your mouth, then put your fork down, taking breaths between bites. And also try to pay attention to the flavors so you can actually enjoy your meal. Number 3 is movement test. So what is this? What is movement test? So this is another way that you can actually incorporate this practice. And what this means is asking yourself, would I feel good doing yoga or dancing right now? So if you are eating and you feel like you're feeling really stuffed, very full, are you able to maybe do a simple exercise routine? If the answer is no, maybe it means that you're eating too much or too fast. And also, if the answer is yes, if you can actually do a yoga routine or maybe dance after eating, you are in that sweet spot where it means that you're satisfied and you are listening to your body and being in tune with your body when it's time for you to stop. Another way is notice how you feel afterwards. this is a very good way to be mindful about how your body feels and how you're feeling. So when you stop eating at 80%, you should check in 10, 20, and 60 minutes after eating. Are you still satisfied? Ask yourself, how is your energy? Do you feel energetic? Do you feel sluggish? Also, do you feel light and comfortable? When you eat a nutritious meal and also a portion that is mindful, you should feel good, you should feel light, you should feel satisfied, full of energy. And you can also maybe start tracking and keeping a journal, so that way if you're practicing this, you can actually remember how you feel, and you can just get in tune with your body and feel more connected, so you can actually get really good at this practice. And when you keep your journal, or when you start writing about this, you can really be very in tune, and you can actually start enjoying your meals more. You can actually start exploring more better foods, enjoy flavors, new flavors, and also just feeling better about how you eat and what you're eating. So these are simple ways that you can actually incorporate this practice. It is also part of the Blue Zones, which is a practice, one of the practices that a lot of people in the world naturally practice, and it is showing that it allows people to live longer and also have a healthier life. So I hope you guys use this practice. You can also read more about it, learn more about it, and maybe put it into practice, so you can start eating more mindfully, and also just just experience the benefits of just eating less, slower, and enjoying your meals. All right, guys, have a great week.